Yoimiya is upcoming 5-star Pyro character in Inazuma, and she packs a huge punch in terms of looks and playstyle. So we're going to get a huge event with Inazuma region in 1.7. Most likely this is going to happen along with this character, and she excels in creating fireworks. This character might just be what you're looking for. Yoimiya comes with stat progression with crit rate. This is going to be a key factor in determining what she's going to be doing. She's going to be doing massive pyro damage. The normal attack animation looks pretty nice, as if you want to use it. Does 5-hit normal attacks with the third and last attack being the highest. As for her charge attacks, she comes with 2 charges, just like Ganyu. Her first charge fires off a flaming arrow that deals pyro damage. Her charge level 2 generates maximum of 3 kindling arrows based on time spent charging, releasing them as part of this aim shot. Kindling arrows will home in nearby opponents, dealing pyro damage on hit. Not really sure how the damage works with kindling arrows. It says 29% at level 10. It is homing arrows though. Let's take a closer look at her E skill. This skill is identical to Hutao's E skill. It's similar to how the effect of the skill makes the character to do only pyro damage. So for Hutao's E, she uses it and she loses health. She's in turn going to be doing only pyro damage with her normal and charge attacks. For Yoimiya, she'll be going into this fire dance mode where all of her normal attacks will be converted to blazing arrows, which is going to be doing pyro damage, and it's gonna have good increased damage that comes with the skill. The duration is for 10 seconds with cooldown of 20 seconds. So during this 10-second phase, you're looking to do massive normals, shooting arrows as much as you can. Any cryo character that leaves a long duration of cryo effector is going to be beneficial. I am thinking that her normals during this phase seems like it will do 20k to 50k melt damage. She will show massive numbers to how fast she attacks, and utilizing melt or vaporize with zinc chew will be ideal. Ayaka's Q skill is going to be doing continuous cryo damage to the enemies. Yoimiya's blazing arrows seems like it will work really well with Ayaka's Q. The ability to aim and shoot pyro arrows effectively seems like the ultimate advantage here. As for the Q skill, this skill is similar to Albedo's E skill. When Albedo uses his E, it casts an elevator and creates a radius, which then when you do any form of attack, it will automatically proc, which does geo damage continuously. Her skill is going to be doing that, but in the form of blaze explosion damage. When Yoimiya uses the Q skill, she'll start with the heal damage of 322%, then it will do continuous blaze damage, which will trigger explosions, dealing AoE pyro damage of 233%. When an opponent affected by is defeated during the skill's duration, the effect will pass on to nearby opponent, who will inherit the remaining duration. One blaze explosion may occur every 2 seconds. Duration is for 10 seconds with cooldown of 20 seconds. And to top it off, her last passive talent called Summer Scorch gives other party members 10% attack increase for 15 seconds. Additionally, it will be increased attack bonus by 1% of each stack her other passive is stacked. So she's like Xing Ling on steroids. The reason why I say this is that she will be just as good or better than Xing Ling applying pyro, and when you're actually using her on the field for the duration of each skill state, she'll dish out massive pyro damage as well. So Yoimiya is gonna be kinda like Hutao and Albedo. So when Yoimiya uses the E skill, it's kinda like similar to Hutao's E. And you're just gonna be doing massive pyro damage with the normal attack. Then she's gonna use her burst, so it's gonna be kinda like Albedo's E. And then continuously it's gonna proc what do you call it? The blaze damage. So whenever a character attacks, so the reason why I'm saying Yoimiya's Q is kind of like Albedo's E is because of the blaze damage that's going to be attached to the enemies. It's going to continuously proc every 2 seconds. So you're going to be doing a lot of elemental reactions. On top of that, she doesn't need to be out on the field. So she's going to be doing massive normal attack damage with the pyro. Then once that's over, she uses the Q, get attack percent to all party members, and you just switch with continuous blaze explosion damage. So you can do any reaction, you can do charge attack, it will do continuous blaze damage. Instead of this geo damage, it's just going to be pyro damage. So it's going to be really easy to apply melt and all kinds of stuff. Vaporize, overload reactions. I'm gonna be going over the best weapons and the artifacts, and it's gonna start right now. For the best weapons, first need to find out how you're going to be using her. If you want to use her as an insane support, the stringless can be a great choice as this comes with elemental mastery, also increases elemental skill and burst damage. At highly refined, this weapon is super OP. Alley Hunter fits well with her cause the weapon effect increases damage per second while she's not on the floor, which in turn makes attack increase, and the attack primary is a nice stat to have. Black Clip Warbow and the Bad Pass weapon are viable options. I would take the Black Clip between the two because she comes with crit rate as Ascension. Rust is dangerous with her as this weapon increases normal attack, so if you want to prioritize, especially for her E skill, this weapon is among top for sure. The new upcoming 5-star weapon Thundering Pulse comes with crit damage, increases 20% attack, and comes with stacks that increases normal attack damage, which goes up to 40% increased normal attack at 3 stacks. This weapon is due to change but seems like the best choice for her. Ammo's Bow is also a good option as this weapon increases normal and charge attacks. Skyward Harp and LG for the end are excellent choices. Finally, the upcoming Demon Slayer Bow comes with attack percent, increases normal attack and charge attack damage, and that effect will be increased by additional 100%, which is nice. And as for free-to-play options, Prototype Crescent is viable with her. As free-to-play option, it's nicely made, going to have to use charge attacks here and there, the maximum benefit. As for other great weapons, there are great choices, but mainly find out how you want to use her. Every weapon is situational as not everyone has such weapons. For the best artifacts, since her E has a long cooldown, you won't get the full benefit of the 4-piece set bonus. Also at 1 stack, you get 7.5% increased Pyro damage. If you happen to roll great substats on Crimson, it's still a great choice, maybe the best choice actually, but you can opt in for 2-piece Crimson with 2-piece Noblesse. You will get increased burst damage this way. The blaze damage seems like a route you can optimize. Gladiator will straight up increase attack, which applies to everything, and 2-piece Wonders will provide you 80 EM, which is nice for reactions. 4-piece Retracing Polite can work, especially if you have shield providing characters to have increased normal attack damage. And finally, Lava Walker set is low-key a good fit. The 4-piece set bonus is definitely a good way to go with, as the increased damage for effective Pyro, which is a lot of time when using her, so I personally wouldn't mind using it. Out of the 4 or 5 stars coming in the Inazuma region, Yoimiya can be your main DPS and support. This character don't really have flaws. If any, it's that she won't have crazy numbers, but her consistent damage from her skills is way too OP. Over time, she'll dish out massive damage, as she will dish out massive small numbers, capable of doing massive big numbers. Obviously, we need to wait and see until she comes out for the best builds for her. These builds is how I would build her from predictions. This is just my opinion on it. I know it's a hard decision on which character is going to be great and the best choice for you. They are all going to be insane. I hope you decide which character you want to use. While you're on cruise control, help your boy out with a sub. Thanks for watching. My name is Aiden and I will see you in the next video.